On February 3rd, Governor Kim Reynolds announced that she would take bids for a statewide website and call center to help people find COVID-19 vaccination appointments. 5 days later, she announced that Microsoft would develop that site and the call center would come later. That changed February 12th, no call center after all. Then February 17th, the governor confirmed no Microsoft partnership either. The state would come up with something else. On February 26th, the governor announced that something else, and it would be vaccinate.iowa.gov. Now, Iowans would not be able to directly schedule an appointment through this, but could find local providers on this site that might. Then March 8th, the governor said 211 call centers could help older Iowans make appointments. And then finally, April the 5th, the governor expects all Iowa adults to become eligible for a vaccine. Now in Iowa City, software developer Brian Finley was struggling to find appointments for his family. So he created Iowa Vaccinate Alerts on Twitter. It checks local sites for appointments and then immediately notifies its followers. And it has a big following now. He's been bombarded with both requests and thank yous. While he has not created a website for this, he says somebody probably could.
Technologically, it's not hard, but anything with involving government and especially healthcare and privacy and all that, it's really hard to get through the red tape, and especially when you're trying to get different corporations to cooperate. I can't imagine Hy-Vee would be too thrilled to try to cooperate and schedule times alongside CVS and Walgreens. And, it's unfortunate that there wasn't a better system to at least prioritize these kinds of things, but we're kind of can't really get the horse back in the barn at this point. So I'm just trying to do what I can to help patch some of that up until supply catches up.
You've talked about dealing with almost some guilt here. As we know, only about 1 in 5 Americans even uses Twitter. So your method of choice here is to disseminate information through Twitter. But some of the folks who were really scrambling to try to get a vaccine don't use that, and maybe don't even use social media at all. And
right.
With a limited supply of vaccines, one person gets it, it means somebody else can't get it. So how did you deal with that?
I mean, that was something that first sort of popped up in some conversations on Twitter threads on, I want to say Thursday night, Friday afternoon, somewhere in there. And it really kind of tore me up. And there was a point where sometime on Friday, I considered shutting the whole thing down just because I didn't want to feel like I'd made it harder for people, that I'd had some sort of negative impact on the outcome of how this is all going. And I talked to a lot of close friends and family. I talked to doctors, pharmacists that had reached out onto the account. And what we sort of landed on, and this has been kind of the unanimous advice that I've gotten from anybody in the health profession or the public health sector that's contacted me, was ultimately any shot that gets into an arm helps. It helps, get penetration into the community in terms of nearing herd immunity. It helps sort of normalize getting the vaccine. Everybody's doing it, I might as well do it too, that kind of thing. But ultimately, what we tried to settle on and do was just really push the messaging of, okay, that's great that you got your appointment, your shot. Now look around you and find, a grandma, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, the neighborhood grandma that you always wave at as she's working on her garden, Gertrude down at the bingo hall, whoever in your world that may not have either access to the internet, access to Twitter, may not have understand how to do that. Kind of be their navigator for it and help pull somebody else across the finish line with you as you get your vaccine.
You are constantly posting updates on that as soon as they scrape information from these websites, but you mentioned a Gertrude. Well, are there Gertrudes? Are there people who are contacting you directly to say, hey, I live here, find me something. I don't know how this all works, but can you help me?
I do. I have people contacting me directly. I have people that, have they just created Twitter. Their profile photo is, quilts or crochet or something that's, it's obviously sort of an older person. And whether it's me or whether there's been a huge number of people just in the comments jumping in to help out. Some people have created some videos to help out. Some are reaching out on a one-to-one level and filling out the forms for them, if there's that kind of trust that's generated. But that's part of the reason that I kind of want folks to reach out in their social circles where there's kind of already that trust, because for a lot of these people, the best way to pull that off is going to be copying down their information and making the appointment for them. It's just because it does require fast typing, and regardless of my account, you can't schedule an appointment for a vaccine anywhere other than IV.com if you need an appointment there. The only option other than that is for 65 plus, and you can call 211 and they'll help guide you through that process. But if you're 63, suddenly you're kind of on your own. And so trying to find a way to sort of have this groundswell of community support to get this information and get these people registered. And it seems like the supply is increasing. I'm not sure exactly what the numbers were from Governor Reynolds' press conference yesterday, but just anecdotally, it seems like a lot more people are having success and a lot more people are helping appointments for those around them.
And the supply has gone down actually the last couple of weeks, but she anticipates it going up the next couple of weeks. So what happens if all goes well, starting April 5th, when every adult is eligible for this? What's going to happen to this? Are we set up for this, do you think? Is the infrastructure there? Or will everybody be on your account?
I mean, people will be on my account. I know that once everybody's available, everybody's eligible, I'm hoping that the counties and be able to set up larger sites. You see on the news from states that have been a little more on the ball with this, whether it's drive-through at the parking lot at the mall or, whatever it might be. They're having these mass vaccination clinics that we're just not seeing here because of the supply. So hopefully as supply can catch up so that it's, 10,000, units hitting a county at a time instead of 800, to be able to come one, come all. We don't care where you're from. We don't care what county, what age, what health bracket you're in. Just, come get poked in the arm.
He also created free accounts for Missouri, Illinois, Minnesota, and Nebraska. Next, why you cannot check out some Dr. Seuss books in one Iowa library, but you can go inside and read them.